And this is a competitive game where players are taking on the role of a producer on a new reality TV show. Players are going to be controlling their own team of competitors as they compete to make the most money and fame by doing different things like fulfilling personal contracts between you and different advertising agencies, completing shared challenges, or even by earning special achievements. And an example of this would be like eliminating the most other characters. And the game begins by each player creating their own team of competitors and building a deck of action cards. And these cards are going to allow you to do different things like move your characters around on the board, gain fans which you can then use to perform special abilities later in the game, draw more cards into your hand, or even perform some other special actions. The game plays over 12 rounds, and each round you're going to be revealing 2 cards. One is an event card that's going to have a special effect that affects all players. Then there's going to be the shared challenge card that will give an objective for all the players to try to achieve in order to gain some additional victory points. Players then draw their hand of cards, and then they'll bid for player order by choosing to discard any number of cards from their hand. The player who discards the most cards will be able to go first, and then they'll also be able to hire a hunter, which is one of the special characters that you'll gain from the shared market. You'll be adding that character to your team, and the thing that's different about the hunters is that they're much more aggressive and powerful, and they are essentially the unhinged MVPs of your team, lacking any moral or ethical boundaries. Players will then take turns playing their action cards, putting characters out on the board, moving them, and engaging in battle with any of the other characters that they happen to run into. And when combat occurs, each of the characters are going to be rolling a number of dice, and they're going to be arranging them from highest to lowest, and then comparing them one by one. And then the player with the lowest die in each pair is going to be losing health, while the other player gains an additional fan. And as I said, having a large fan base is really helpful because it'll allow you to perform different bonus actions like re-rolling some of your dice or manipulating some of the rules to your favor. And any player that is able to reduce another character's health completely down to 0 will also gain additional benefits for that, and the game continues like this until the 12 rounds are completed, and the player with the most victory points at the end of the game wins the game.